Hello, hello. Happy Wild Wednesday, everyone. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Chris. If you're not, welcome back. Thank you for coming back. Today, we're going to work with our Wild Wednesday random challenges and our collabs. So let's get started. Before we get started with all of that jazz, I do have Happy Mail. This comes from Becca Budget 777. I was a member of her Ko-fi. I'm trying to rotate Ko-fi memberships, so I'll do like 2 months at a time with each Ko-fi member, so I can get support all of my people. And so this is so cute. It is a sticker challenge. It says boys will be boys. This is adorable. And it's like beer mugs. How cool is that? And this is a cute bookmark. It's a roll and save. Oh, nice. Use a dice of your choice. The prince with the most points wins the princess. That is so cute. I love this. Thank you, Becca. Super, super cute. She always has like the cutest sticker challenges. Adorable. Love, love, love that. Okay. Let's see. I am going to start with my dailies. How's everyone's hump day going? We do have $65 that we are going to budget in our dailies. I have been running around like a chicken without a head. Is that the right way to say it? But anyways, I've been running around like a chicken. And so I have been, well, let's go ahead and start Roll for Your Savings from Anna Banana Budgets, and then we will talk. Okay, so this is red, and red is a D3. And we're saving $2 for Wednesday. Okay, not bad, not bad. 1 and 2. There we go. And then our first buffer comes from Play to Save. We will roll a color dot die as well. And that is yellow. Yay, we have not gotten yellow. Oh yeah, we have. Just kidding. And that's a D6, and a D6 is for $3. So let me go ahead and get my yellow marker, and then now we can talk. So I went on a Costco haul this morning because we had an empty fridge. And I got the boys. We went down an hour from here, picked up my mom, and then had her go with us because we had not seen her. And we went from seeing her on a daily basis to not. So I missed my mom. So yeah, she went with me to do a Costco haul, and that was fun. I was under budget. I had budgeted $500. We spent $416, guys. That was my Costco haul. Okay, so out of the $20, we deduct 3, so we will put 17 into my second buffer, which comes from Maribel over at Minto Co. And we have been coloring these off camera, but look, we have a lot colored in, guys. I love that. And then we put in $10 into her rainy day emergency fund. This you can find as a digital in her Etsy. I'm looking for a blue. I don't think this is the blue I was using, guys. What is going on? Oh, it's right here. Got it. Okay, so we will put in 2 blues. There we go. And I might change the raindrops in each section. Still thinking about that. Okay, so $10. Each raindrop is $5. You might hear my 3D printer in my background because now it's in my office. All right, that is so annoying. I'm so sorry. Okay, the next daily is Daily Edition for Mary over at Hands of Provision, and we roll a D3 and a D6 and 1. Yes, month ahead. Okay, so month ahead is getting $3. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, yeah, the printer is not going to stay in here for long. I had to record because it's not going to finish till late. Okay, this goal, your goal savings is a digital in my Etsy, and I don't roll nothing. I just put $20 into this bad boy. And I'm trying to save $10,000. So that is it for our dailies. If we do complete anything, we will then put it into our path to 1,000 from Paperless Peridot on Etsy. All right, that's it for our dailies. Let's get started with our Wild Wednesday. But before that, we do have extra money. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So please hold. Okay, so we'll put $10 into our daily pouch in here. Let's do that. And just in case, we will keep this handy if we have any IOUs or if we complete a challenge. Okay, moving along. Wild Wednesday. We will start with Not Saving Sucks. This comes from Lisa at The Budgeted Life on Etsy. And we've been working in this book for a long time. We are officially on the last page, or the last section. We have Financial Freedom and Guarding My Future. Before that, let's go ahead and count our money. We have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and 100. Okay, and then so we're gonna start with the second page, and we're just gonna randomly scratch because this could be spicy. Okay, so that is a 10, and then we'll do one more. And that is a 10. Okay, so we will put $20 into this. And I'm trying to finish the scratcher section first and then move to the front page because it was a little crazy last time. Okay, so $20 going into here. And so now out of 200, we have 20, 40, 60, 70, and 75. Alrighty, and let's go ahead and close this up. And we are done with that. All right, bad apples. How did I forget to get my bad apples case? Please hold. Okay, so bad apples comes from my Etsy shop. And it comes with this cute little acrylic. It comes with this game board, the dashboard, and 30 cards, I want to say. And so how you play is you need a green marker. Well, I use a green marker. So a green marker, and then we will see what our bad apple is. So our bad apple, oof. Okay, that is a doozy. That is a +4. And then the bad apple will determine which dice I will use. So since this is a +4, I think I'm going to use a D3 just to be on the safe side. So a D3, let's see. So that's 1 + 4, that is 5. And no, I'm not supposed to use a green marker for that one. That's just my personal, you can use whatever color you want. Okay, so 5, and then 4 plus 1 again, that is 5. Okay, 4 plus 1 again, that is 5. Okay, 4 plus 3. Okay, so that is 7. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 15. Let me get my handy dandy calculator. 15 plus 7. We're putting in $22 in today. So 21 and 2. And so in bad apples, we have, let's see. We have 50, 70, 90, 110, 115, 116, 117, 118, $118. I still don't know what I'm going to allocate bad apples to. It might be to back to school activities. I'm not sure yet, but we shall see because there's something new today that I'm going to share with you guys. All right, so that was bad apples. We'll put that to the side. And then our first randomizing challenge comes from Wild Everest. And I call it randomizer because at the end of the month, we randomize all these challenges. And we have 2 scratchers left, so we will finish this today. Love that. All righty, so that's 5 plus 2, and that is $7. So 5, 6, and 7. And this was a this was a mystery. So let's go ahead and see how much it saved us. 20, 30, 35, 36, $37. Nice. Okay. So 37 going into the randomizer. Amen. We finished a challenge. Okay. And then our next challenge comes from Steph's on a Budget. This is Where's Waldo? If we do find Waldo, we save $15. So let's go ahead and scratch. 2, 1 and 2. Okay, that's a 5. Let's go one more time. 3, 1, 2, and 3. So 5. Guys, we found Waldo. We found Waldo. So we're saving a whopping 20 today. So 10 and 20. Okay, well, we got that out of the way. So now in Where's Waldo, we have 20, 30, and $40. This will save us $70 at the end. Sweet. This next one comes from the Mrs. Champion. It is a freebie in her Ko-fi. And so we are going to save the next big number, which is 3 and 3. And I am using this color. So we're gonna put in $6 into here. Let's see if I have 4. I do not. 6, 7. You know what? I'm gonna do 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 so that I can just get a 10. Okay, so let's do that. You know what? If I'm gonna do that, I'm just gonna finish it. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. How about that? I was not expecting to complete this challenge today, but given the change situation, we shall make executive decisions here. Guys, we finished a challenge. Amen. So 10, 11. Oh, we still need change with the French toast. So how much are we supposed to save? 5, 10, 14, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30. Okay, we should have $30. So I'm going to put 5, 6, 7, 8 back. And then I'm going to take 20. So $30 is what this amazing challenge completed with. Thank you so much, Pam. Super cute. And this will go into the randomizer as well. I did have a challenge behind this one that I wanted to start when I was done with this one. And this one comes from Lacey over at Blue Kiwi Budgets. It is a freebie for her Ko-fi members. So I'm gonna start this one. I already allocated each icon to be $3. So that should be fun. And we will start that next. Okay, next week. This one comes from my bestie Maribel at Minto Co. Let's see which one we are scratching. 1, okay, so that is 1. That is for $6. How much do we have? 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, we're good. So 6 on the board. All right, 3. 1, 2, 3. And that is for 4. All right, we have $6 left. So I'm gonna take this 10, and so now in this one, tacos, out of 45, we have 15. $15. Okay, and so now the remaining 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 is going into our universal catch-all from my sweet friend Stephanie over at Overthinking and Budgeting. Let's see right here, and I believe it's 9, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and we're trying to finish this challenge as well. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 is what we're going to color. Perfect. Beautiful. We are doing so good with our universal catch-all. And last time I put the $9 in here, but I corrected it and I put it where it's supposed to be. So it's supposed to be in here. Alrighty. And so out of 226, we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82. 182 out of 226. 226, 82. We only have $44 left to complete that challenge. Fun, 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 fun. Okay, let me put this over here, and then now we're starting with our collabs. So in our collabs, I will put the dollars for our completed challenges at the end. In our collabs, we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and 100. Okay, before I get started with the collabs, I did want to announce the 2 winners of my dice tray. And so you guys get to choose the color. You have until Friday the 12th to send me your email. You can, there's my email is in my bio, so you have to be willing to give me your address. So June 12th, please email me your address and what color you want your dice tray. However, if I do not have that color, I will let you guys know which colors I do have available. But the winners are so congratulations to Miss Narcy Loves to Save and Miss Clerk 007. And again, please respond by Friday, June 12th. All right, congratulations, ladies. Love that. Love new winners. Okay, so now we can start with our collab. And our collab, we're starting it with our Disney. And this is hosted by Steph's on a Budget, Veronica at Weekly Budgets, and Budgeting with Lysandra. And so we are, what month are we in? I did not mark it. Oh, we're in August. Okay. So, the bows are 3 and the towers are 2. So 5, 10, we have $15 left to finish this, guys. But I think I am going to do 3, 6, 9 or 2, 4, 6. Let's do 2, 4, 6. Let's finish the towers up. And that's going to be 2, 4, and 6. Okay, so that is 6. So we'll put 6 on the board. And then let's go back here. And I'm sorry, this comes from Budget with Carly. And then this, her partner is Brizz's Budget. And we are doing a roll and save. So let me get a darker pink and let's roll a D4. And that is a 1. Okay, so we have +1. And that is a 2. So +2. And then one more roll. And that is a 4. Okay, so +4. So we're going to put in $13. 10, 11, 12, and 13. All right, and in our Disney collab, someone suggested that I use this money for my end of the year. I think it was Elsie, because she always comes up with like my life solutions, to use it for the end of the year trip that we're taking. And I thought that was a brilliant idea. So we have already 300 that we already pulled to go to Disneyland. And we have in cash 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, and 49. So $349 is what this collab has saved us thus far. Okay, we are done with this one. All right, next up, drum roll please. I need more desk room. Savings Survivor, guys. We are in week 23. Yes, we're in week 23. I did not pass week 20. Oh yeah, I did. Yes, I did. I'm just kidding. I'm lying. Okay, I did pass week 22. Who was eliminated was, sadly, Ashley from 4 Dizzy Birds. So sad, because the way she got eliminated wasn't because of her score, it was because of some family situation. So I pray that everything works out for her. And I think my son is bouncing the basketball against the wall, which is beautiful. Love that. Okay, so week 23, we are in Lacey's challenge. And okay, we are in Lacey's challenge, and this is bowling. So I need to roll a D12. If I roll an 11 or 12, I'm in the gutter and I receive 0 points. So this is my D12 right here. You guys can see that. And so let's go ahead and, you know, roll with the punches. Okay, so that is a 6. Okay, so 6. That's another 6. Okay. That's a 3. No, that's a 12. That's first gutter. Okay, we have to keep from being eliminated. You must complete 10 frames with 2 or less gutter balls. Okay. That's a 6. That's a 3. That's an 8. That's a 3. Okay, come on. Oh, that's a 5. Okay, so we passed. Okay, now I want to keep track of my score. Okay, so that is $40. Well, I mean, the score was 40. I don't know if I have $40. 20. I do. However, I need to keep 20, 40. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put in $20, and then I'm going to have my IOU of $20 to add up the 40. Okay. So we passed, guys. We passed. So I'm going to put in $20, and then let me get an IOU right here, and I'm going to put $20 to complete the 40, because I'm trying to put as much as possible into Saving Survivor. This is going to my month ahead. Okay. So in Saving Survivor, we have 100, 200 that I already put in there in my that I already put into my month ahead. In cash, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have in cash $105. And that is for Saving Survivor. All right, we do have a new collab, and I thought this was brilliant to go to back to school. So I am super, super excited about this. This is hosted by Veronica at Weekly Budgets and Carly at Budget with Carly. And 14 amazing creators got together and created this. So I'm so excited to start playing this, and this is gonna go to my son's back to school stuff. He goes back in August. That's what this school district from where we're living at now is starting at. Okay, so the people who are in this collab is Weekly Budgets, Budget with Carly, Lulu Innovative, North Country Cash Queen, Lazy Sloth Savings, Budget with Mrs. P, Country Charm Budgets, Debt Free by 43, Save with Glow, Reynolds Budget, Budgeting with Lysandra, and Budget and Debt, Budget with Kendra, and Cash Stuffing Co. Amazing creators that got together. And so we have 14 cards, and then 2 are your choice. Okay, so I'm going to use these cards to see which page I'm going to finish. I'm trying to finish this within the 14 weeks. However, if I don't, that is okay, because, you know, we'll still have time. And so let's go ahead. So it has like little boxes that you can check off when you're done with that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is shuffle these cards, and then we shall see who we're gonna go to first. Okay, So let's pick this one, number 14. So that's, let's see, I didn't number the pages. So, okay, so I'm missing 14 because apparently I only have 12 challenges. So I'm gonna come back over here. So 12, 13, and 14. And we're gonna do Lulu Innovative, okay? And so this is a fun game. Back to school with Pooh and Piglet, Tigger, and Roo. And so this is going to save us 25 plus. Because this is, the apple is $2. And then there's D4s and D6 here on this road. So I'm gonna go ahead and see how far I can get before I hit the 25, okay? So I'm gonna try to finish one page per week. All right, that is the plan. So because we're going back to school, I'm gonna get this red marker and then we will save with calculators. So 2, and then we have to roll a D4, and that is a 4, so plus 4, and then keep going, plus 1, plus 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 before we get to the D6, okay? Right? That's right. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Perfect. And then we roll a D6, and that is a 3, okay? So we're at 26. 27, 28, 29, 30. Let's go fit. Let's finish it. $30 is what we're gonna put in here. Whew. That was a doozy. Okay, so 10, 20, and 30 is what we're going to start this one. So we saved $30, and then we will go to the front. How cute is this? It has the front and the back. This is how we roll. Isn't that adorable? I love that, guys. Love that. So Lulu Innovative is done. We can check her off. And that is that. Girls, I only saw Veronica putting the title page and this page, the roll call page. And then I saw Budget with Mrs. P make the cards. So if you guys have challenges, please let me know so I can go ahead and put that in there, please. And then I used Lacey's dashboard. Look, I used the one with the credit card because we're going back to school, but we're still in summer break. You know what I mean? So I had to use Lacey's dashboard. This was a freebie for her Ko-fi members. So I thought that was super cute. Loved it. Loved it. All right. So that is composition book. All right. On to our next collab. You know what? I'm trying to put $20 into my savings book. So before I spend all of my money, let me go ahead and do that. And I will put that in here. All right. And we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and $17. Okay, because we still have our Water Wars. So I might just put in $7 into our Get to Know Us collab. This is hosted by me and Morgan over at Dice Budgets and Save. We did finish 3. We have 3 left. This is with Beth at Cat Lady Budgets, Erica at Superior Budgets, Jamie at Charma Budgets, and Michelle at Michelle Plans Daily. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and $7 because I'm going to use this for my Water Wars. There we go. Okay. Everyone gets some love today. All right. Let's start with Michelle Plans Daily. And we're going to roll a 2d6. So I need this and I need another d6. And let's get my marble blue here. All right. Blue on top, 5 and 2. 5 and 2, nope, 2 and 5. Loves the outdoors. Yes, I do love the outdoors. And I'm gonna go ahead and save $1. Let's try to finish this one because this one's friendly. 6 and 1. Donor recipient. No, I've never been a donor recipient. So that's gonna be for $2. And then 2 and 6. Loves to serve others. Yes, I am a social worker. So, yes. All right. Whoop. Let's try that again. 5 and 4. 5 and 4 loves cold cereal. Yes, I do love cold cereal. And then 4 and 5. 4 and 5 loves to learn new things. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, let's go again. And 3 and 2. Allergic to bananas. No, I am not allergic to bananas. I only have $1, so I will use my daily pouch. And we will take out $1 from here to complete this one. So today we worked on Michelle's, and that is Road to 1K. We're all trying to get to 1,000. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And so far in this collab, we have been able to save 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. $188. Nice. So I'm going to try to work on one per week to see how far we can, because we're trying to complete this challenge. Because there's new things coming your way, new things. And I'm having trouble putting this away. All right, there we go. Okay, so I don't need this binder. I need this binder. We are in Welcome to Savings, Brook. And I think I need change, so please hold. Okay. Finally got change. All right, so let's go ahead and roll a D6. This is hosted by Maddie over at Floating Funds. We are going to start here with Miranda. Okay. I don't know why I just said your name like that. That was really creepy. I'm so sorry. And I do need my hat, my Monopoly hat. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we are with Kristen. Let's go ahead and visit Kristen. And that is Kristen with Mercer Mommy. And she wants her Dr. Pepper for $4. Let me check her out. Her Kindle with headphones. Headphones for $5. Her Texas A&M hoodie for $10. Her homeschool planner for $3. And her homeschool planner for $3, and her 12-passenger mom van for $2. So let's go ahead and do the $10 and get that out of the way. So we are going to get a pencil because we use a pencil around here. And that is for $10. So there you go, Texas A&M hoodie. I want to see that for some reason. I don't know what it looks like. Okay, 1, we are visiting her neighbor, Christelle. And Christelle, let's see. Let me get hers. We've gotten her iced tea and her skincare. Let's go ahead and get her family for 10. So 5. Okay, no. If we do that, we're going to finish it all. And I don't want to do that. Okay. So let's do the next one. It's food. Let's give her food for 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Okay. Sounds good to me. Alrighty. And then one more roll. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yay, we're visiting Maddie. And we will probably stop there. So Maddie, she is already housed. And we need to get her, how much do I have? 5, 6. We have $6 left. What can we do for 6? Well, we can do the 7 brew for 4 or a good book for 2. Let's just do the 7 brew for 4. And so we will take $1 out of here and take this 5. Okay. I guess that wasn't the last turn. Okay, we have one more turn. 3. 1, 2, and 3. And that is Julie. And I'm sure we will stop there. Okay, so Julie, where are you, mamas? Right here. Julie is from Aussie Budgets. Aussie Budget Queen. And we have $2. Perfect. We will give her her Dachshunds for $2. Are those her dogs? I don't know. I don't think I'm super cultured about that, right? How embarrassing. All right, so we will put that away. That is Savings, Brook. And I'm doing pretty good as a mayor lately. No hiccups. Last week was totally moving day. If you missed that, you missed it. All right, so our next and last collab for today is Water Wars, and this is between myself and all these ladies right here. I kind of don't want to name them all, but I will tag them all. So we're going to put in $10, okay? And let's see. And in Water Wars, we have, well, you know what? I will probably go a little over 10, so I'm just going to leave the 10 here. And just do that, Chris. Just do that. Don't make it weird. Don't make it complicating. I do need my Water Wars cards, so please hold. Okay, here's my Water War cards. And I'm just going to go ahead and pick a card. And we're going to Maribel at Minto Co. So she is right here. This is her board. And I did need my little hat. We finished here, and let's roll. 2. 1 and 2. We're rolling a D4. And that is for $4, okay? So we have $10 on the board, and we will take away 4, okay? So now we have $6, okay? We keep going because we have not hit a balloon. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're gonna add $1, okay? And let's go again. Let me mark these off, okay? And that is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that is for $2. Okay, $9. Let's go one more time. And 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that is a water balloon bucket. And she is throwing it to Safe with Glow. Okay. And so now we're going to start here because I don't remember where we last ended with her. And that is 3. 1. 2. Wait, she doesn't have any more buckets. We're finishing her board today. Shut the front door. Yep, we're finishing her board. So 4 and 5. All right, so we're going to add $14, and I will take that... from my daily pouch. Okay, so let me see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So Glow is number 15. I need a thinner marker. Okay, so Glow finished her board first, and she was number 15. Okay, so I need $4. Let's do that. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 going into our Water Wars. Okay, and so now all together we have been able to save 50, 70, 90, 95, 100, 105, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. $110 so far. And we have one person out. So I will put these at the bottom, and then we will start with our next card next week. I should probably take Glow's cards out, right? Oh no. Oh no. It's a disaster. Okay, that is it, right? Yep, that's it. We played with some good money today, guys. Some really good money. I'm trying to get to my dailies so we can get to my path to 1,000. And we did finish 2 challenges. So let's go ahead and, I guess I'll leave that there. We'll color in 2 little paths here. And we need $2. Okay, and so now we will put that in our path to 1,000. And so far we have $22 in here. Do you guys want to know how much I have in each one of my dailies? So let's see, let's do that because I want to know. Okay, so I already put that. So in my first buffer, I have 50, 100, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 119 in my first buffer. That's awesome. In my second buffer, I have 1, 2, 3, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98. 498. I was not expecting that. And then in my 1000 emergency, I have 120. Oh my God, this is so cool. And then these we count at the end of the month, as well as our roll for your savings. This one I count at the end of the month. This one I already said 22, and then I will update this within 2 weeks, and then we already counted that one. Okay, cool. That was awesome, guys. Okay, so we did finish 2 challenges. I did announce the winners for my cash tray. Congratulations again, ladies. And that is it. So if you like what you saw, hit that like button. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe. It is a beautiful day to have a beautiful day. Be kind to one another. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Takeoff Thursday. Until next time, bye, guys.